By the end of this video, you will realize which areas of yourself should you focus on and start working on so you can grow as a better person. And I will also give you actionable steps that you can take so you can remove the blues right away anytime you feel it. Because let's face it, it's a recurring thing. And I personally feel sad and lonely sometimes, but I go in this method, which I will also teach you, that allows me to look at what's been happening and what is it that I can do so I could grow from it and become better in handling that same tough situation, just in case it rises again. Just think of yourself as this woman who will occasionally have ups and downs, but will go over it and emerge victorious as a queen. Because you already know all these methods that I'm going to be talking about today. Full disclosure, I am talking from experience, so if you are a hypnotherapist, you are someone with a PhD on this particular topic and you have better recommendations, it's okay, feel free to comment down below where we are going to be reading them. So hello again, queens. My name is Melissa Perfetta. I am a home-based business mom, and today we are going to talk about how I beat the ECQ blues. What is this ECQ that I'm talking about? It's enhanced community quarantine. So right now it's actually we're in the month of May 2020, and I'm hoping that after 5 years I would still get to watch this video. It would remind me that this is something that just happened in the past and we were able to grow from it. So I'm thinking of this as a documentary at the same time. So let's begin. Okay, so now let's go to step number 1. The very first thing that I recommend you to do is to first look at the facts. Yes, look at the hard facts. Okay, so did something bad happen to you recently? Just ask yourself. Second, or another question could be, are you on your period? Third, has it always been like this, even before ECQ? So these are the common questions when you start asking yourself, why are you even feeling lonely or feeling blue right now? Okay, because if you don't know the root cause, that would be really hard. Okay, so it's better to understand and be aware of the main reason why you are feeling lonely. Second, I want you to write down what it is exactly that you want to feel, or what do you want to happen? Do you, or for example, picture it this way. Let's say I am currently experiencing sadness, extreme loneliness at this point, and I want to start feeling better, and I want to start feeling more carefree. Okay, so let's dig into that. So let's stick with that example. So if that is the case, the next thing that you're going to do is step number 3. Okay, so you have to find all components that will help you get to where you want to be, which is the one that you wrote on the second step. So how will it be easier for you to find out the answers? Well, like I said earlier, in step 2, write down these things. It will be better for you to write all this stuff down. Okay, so in my case, I have this little cutie notebook here. So I have this notebook, and this notebook actually contains a lot of my thoughts. And when I pen down these things that I'm feeling, the thoughts that I want to happen, then I could create a game plan. Now let's talk about the method that I use in order for me to emerge victorious and, be queening and all that kind of fancy stuff. So this mindset that I'm going to talk to you about is something that I already shared with Tin. She's a podcaster, and I'm going to play this video so you could also implement that in your daily life, or perhaps if you're in the verge of, thinking, what is it that I have to do next, and so on and so forth. Watch it.
Kasi nangyari sa akin nun as a trainer, so pwede ka mapunta sa iba-ibang site. So ako, coming from Cavite to Quezon City naman. Kasi doon nag-open yung bagong site. So malayo siya.
Yeah.
Pero I took that opportunity kasi andun din yung opening ng TL role. Kasi in Makati, medyo puno na yung TL role doon. And I don't want, parang ko sabihin to, hindi sila masaktan.
Okay lang yun. Malaki na tayo.
I didn't want the politics that was happening in Makati in our account in that site. Sabi ko, dapat fresh. Doon tayo sa kabila. So fresh yung account doon sa bagong site.
Wait, so, interrupt lang kita sandali. I just love, gusto ko lang ma-mention, I just love how, first of all, you're very observant, no? Of your surrounding, not just your surrounding, but of yourself also. Like super, super aware of what's going on, what you're thinking, how you're feeling, and what's going on around you. And then the next is, you also know na whether or not, like very clear for you, na is this a situation I want to be in? Is this situation contributing to my growth, to my joy, to my happiness? And number 3, hindi ka nag-hesitate to act on it if it does not contribute to your growth. So I just want to point out those things from what you're sharing right now. So okay, continue. So
because like for me kasi, being aware of the things that are happening in your life and being aware of your thoughts, it's a power because if you can control that, ibig sabihin, you can control any types of outcomes. Like for example, parang ganito lang yan, di ba, with water. Yung iba kasi sabi nila, I'm very distracted. Ang daming nangyayari sa life ko ngayon. Yung kakapanganak ko lang ganyan. Hindi ko ako makakonsentrate sa task ko, whatever. Sabi ko, I understand because I'm also a mom, but I don't believe that you should be affected by whatever is happening in your environment because you have the power to control that. So, parang ganito lang yan. If you start controlling your thoughts kasi, and if you have this type of skill na kaya mong controlling even your emotions, so ganito siya. Hawak mo siya. Diba, ito yung emotions, kunwari, liquid. For example, something really bad happened in your life. Tinulak ka kunwari. Pag tinulak ka, ano nangyari sa liquid? Gumagalaw siya, pero hindi siya natapon. Some people would say na pag tinulak sila, nahayaan nilang natapon yung tubig. So, yung thoughts nila, yung emotions nila, and over, it's fully affected by whatever happened. Pero ikaw, if you're in control of basically your life, your thoughts, everything else, kahit anong mangyari, kahit anong tapon yan, kahit galawin mo, hindi siya matatapon. So, yun yung parang something then na gusto sinishare ko din sa women inside hi-fi. Diba na dun?
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Let us say that you've already identified what is the main reason why you're feeling that way. And you've also gathered the things that or the components that you need in order for you to go from point A to point B. So what's the next thing that you're going to do? So the number one thing that I am going to tell you to do is something that women find hard to do because women are naturally harsh on themselves. So it is what it is. You have to do this. So it's acceptance. You have to accept yourself. Like whoever you are, accept that part of you. Let's say you know for a fact that you're this kind of cruel and really, really mean lady. And then accept that part of you. Accept the part of you that says, oh, I've got so freaking bad mistakes in the past. Accept that part of you, okay? Because that will allow you to go into retrospection and like really think of this and look at the situation as if, okay, is that behavior, or is that Melissa? Why is she doing that? Is that behavior okay? Is that behavior something that I want to keep on doing over and over again? If not, then you have to change it, right? So it's simple as that. Once you have accepted that ugly part of you, or that not so good part of you, then you can move on and decide if you're going to continue displaying that behavior or not. Next, you have to embrace your natural gifts, and in short, aka your superpower. Okay, why is this relatively important? Okay, because knowing who you are will help you leverage that in anything in life. Okay, maybe in sales, in marketing, in business, in picking or choosing your partner in business, in choosing what it is that you're going to work on next, what tasks you're going to do in your role, stuff like that. So really embrace your superpower. And I've got a different video that talks about this. You could watch it. I'm going to link you to that. And then next, get you a support network. Now, why is it very crucial for you to have a support network? Like, you know, people who really supports you. And I've mentioned this in my interview with Mommy Ginger, Ginger Arboleda, inside the Startup Women Connect Asia. If you're not part of the right supportive people, okay, and those people that you're talking with only gives out really bad energy, like actually just say belittle you, like, oh, yeah, I'm sad too because, you know, wala eh, we have no money eh, buwisit talaga yung mga ano na yan eh. Oh, so no words of encouragement at all. If that's the kind of person that you're with at the moment, or you're surrounding yourself with too much negative vibes, it'd be hard because you won't be able to breathe in inspiration, okay, and you won't be able to actually move on in that whatever point you are at. So that's not good. So you really have to surround yourself with people, okay, people who really supports you with your initiatives, really supports you with your ideas, supports you and encourages you, so you can emerge into the person that you want to be. That is it for today. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.